Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Here we are. We are in Arnaaluk, and we're in the town hall. And the day is Thanksgiving in America, in the United States. This is Thanksgiving Day 2024. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm going to change my view. Let's begin. For those of you who haven't been here before, we are at the town hall, and I'm getting a little concerned about being at the town hall without being a land person. So I am going to do that right now. We have some work that has been done. Yay! Let's look here. What am I looking at? I'm going to change into a land person, a survivalist, which is very fun. And we won't be a danger to the town hall or to the university, because we're going to go to both places. And I believe this means that I have hearts. There they are. And let's come over here. This is our town hall. We're just going to look here for a moment. It's Thursday of the 3 days that I have, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday together. So I'm just going to go over what we've done in the last. We have 19 people already. That is pretty amazing. We're not serving any food yet. Most people are still living off of their rations that they brought with them. And they're not quite ready to actually go into the restaurants yet. The restaurant owners are fine with that right now. They're still getting themselves situated, and so because they're just level 1s, level 2s, they're actually level 2s. So because this is underwater and I'm placing them myself, you don't have to do that. I'm doing it because I don't want anyone dying. So I'm having the mermaid nation of Tana, I'm having the builders from there actually put in the first level of the buildings, and they are not buildings they can work in until they are a level 2. However, I have made some exceptions. One exception that I've made is because Kenzo is working on this housing building here, and I actually need for him to finish it. And in order so that other people can live here, and I think he's not done yet, but we can check and see. Nope, only one person can live here, so he is not done with this building as yet. When he is done, we are going to have him start working on the library. We got a druid who, no. We got a stone smelter, but we don't have a smeltery. So Logan, hello Logan. Logan right now is studying and waiting for us to have a smeltery, but his numbers for smelting were so amazing. He has 26 dexterity, his athletics is 27. That's a stone smelter. So we're keeping him here so that he stays ready. And it's good because we have a librarian. Thank you, Logan. And that's one of our couriers right there coming in. Mr. Villager. Oi! Oi, Mr. Villager. And so one of the other things that we discovered was that Laura, who is our doctor, arranged for her sister to be accepted into the community. And I'm pretty sure that she made that one of the things that in order for us to have a doctor, she said, well, I'll be a doctor, but when I would like my sister to be a part of the community. She's a builder. And we said, okay. So Elena is Laura's sister. And so they are both here. To the bem, I am good. Evosi, how are you, Mr. Villager? How are you doing? And so, yeah. So that's where we are right now. And looking at some of the people. Let's come back here for a second. I'm going to go to the university. But we have 19. How did that happen? That is so amazing. But now we are going to the university. On Twitch this morning, we began working on these hallways. We have an idea for how this is going to work out. They're only partially done, as you can see. They're going to look like this. They're just going to have this part just melting a little with the heat. That's right. You're on the other side of the equator, where it is now summer. I have a friend in Australia, actually a couple friends in Australia, and yeah, their Christmas is in the summer. It is hot when Christmas happens, and that is pretty wild. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm pretty sure it's super, super hot. But yes, Johnny! Johnny! Welcome! Welcome, Johnny Speed. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. And weren't we supposed to be going here? Yes, we were. How are you? How are you? There's Collins. This is Collins, and there's Michael. Wait, nope. Wait, nope. I've got, that's one of the Druids? I don't know who that is. Hold on a second.
It's a fine day.
This is Collins. We can only have Collins and Michael here because this is only a level 2. Manage workers, yep. And Logan is at the library. Thank you. Thank you. It's pure flames. Oh, wow. What is the temperature? What is the temperature? All temperature. So I'm still I still am a land person right at this moment because we are coming here because of how suffocating and hot the air is. Wow. It's 40. I think that's probably right, Johnny. Because he's on the other side of the equator. Mr. Villager is right now. And so they're having summer. Well, they're technically having spring. We're having fall. They're having spring. Let's look at this for a second and let's see what we need to do here. We have a stone smelterer, but we don't have a smeltery, and we're not going to get one for a while. In order to get a stonemason, we need chiseled stone, and we need a mine, and that is what River was working on. She was bringing the mine up to a level 3. Now, do we have any chiseled? We do not, so we'll have to request some. Let me see if there is any. CHIS. Chiseled.
Ah, yeah.
ELED.
No. Better not.
Stone. And there it is. Chiseled stone brick. We need 64. And let's request. Yay! It can be delivered. It seems that the general of the week is around 28. And it was 33 last night. Wow. Gosh. But other than that, things are okay. Well, that's really hot. So they're going to deliver. So we'll wait until that comes in. And then we can start having them research a stonemason, and we'll be able to have one of those. Let's look here at technology and see what we have open. Is it humid there? In South America? That's a good question, Mr. Villager. It sounds like it's humid because he's saying it's suffocating. That usually means humid. You get 40 in the summer, but it's very dry. Back east, the humidity, yes indeed, we get some humidity. Unfortunately, Elias has shut down the server for today because of energy failures. Oh, I'm sorry. That's no fun. I'm sorry to hear that. We need a farmer, level 3, so we'll have Elena work on the farmer so that we can get a composter. Why don't we do that right now? So let's go over to Elena for a minute and see. Oh, that's I know that's tough when you don't have control of that sort of thing. But Elias is your friend. But that happens where things have to be taken into consideration like that. We're starting to mark the walls better in certain areas, and right here we're going to have her work on, she should be working on this. This might be done. Hold on. Let's look and see. Let's look here. It is. Yay! Excellent. So we have a level 2. So Elena might be working on housing. We'll see. But we're going to have her work on this. So she needs concrete warped stairs. Wow. And she needs the first food and some trees and some mushrooms. Wow, okay. So there's a bunch of things that we'll have to check on. If she only needs one of some things, we might actually just go ahead and give those to her. It is nighttime in the settlement, so it's a little humid. Okay, this is the fishery right here, and then Elena is right here, and she is has gone home. And then down these halls right here, this is another housing area here, and we can have the chef live here ultimately, I think. Yes, she is. Elena is here. No, the builder's here. Nina is not here. Nina's actually on the other side. This one is farther away from her than the building that she's in, but Leroy can be here. And I think Leroy is, nope, it's not saying he's there. Let's look. Onyx is here. Okay, the fisher. And here, Leroy is here, the chef. So these are the people who live in this housing, which we haven't done too much more to, because we really need to get these fishery, these farms up and running. So a level 3 is what we need in order to, yeah, we'll go back to the university. In order to get a composter, which we haven't done yet. So that's one of the other buildings. Your internet had fallen down? Oh. What happened? Did you get, did things go away there? Hold on. That might have been YouTube. We might have some problems today because everybody in the United States is off. pretty much, starting especially about now. Some companies are open for another 2 hours, but most people are giving time off for Thanksgiving so people can be with their families. Let's come back here for a second. I don't see Johnny, so it might be that that it got lost. You have to come back. Let's look here. Let's look at technology. So we're going to work on getting a farmer, and that's going to help us because see this let it grow right here, and lots of plantation, the dyer, and this we don't necessarily need, but we need a flower shop. All of those have to do with getting those buildings. There's sports ball. That's what my daddy liked. He used to like that. He definitely did. This is bone meal requires a mine. And what does that get us? Let me see. Oh, ooh. I think we have wheat. We definitely have a mine. Hold on, let's look here. Let's look and see if we have wheat, H-E-A-T, 64 seeds. Let's see if we have that. Request. We do. Look at that. Yay. Okay, so we'll be able to get them to work. Now they can only do 2 things at a time. As you can see here, it says 0 of 2. We're not doing anything yet. We're waiting for stuff to come in still. Stone cake. This is the one. We need chiseled so we can get a stonemason, and we're waiting for that. And woodwork. We need a forester in order to get a sawmill, and so we started working on this. And this is the one that is going to be happening right now. I'm going to go back to that area and show it to you. This is hot. This unlocks a smeltery, glass blower, and then there's break speed. And then we start having with the mine to unlock the blacksmith, and we need an anvil. So let's come back here. We're going to ask for an anvil here, A-N-V-I-L. We just need one, and we're going to request it. Yay, we have one. Yay, team. All right, so what do we have here so far? We have, I know one thing that we're going to need, and we need a diamond, D-I-A-M. For the mystic site, we need 1 diamond. Yay, and we have it. Okay, so all those things are going to get done. Let's see what we can actually do right now. Did we get anything? Did we get anything here? Let's see. We have bone meal. Yay. We have chiseled. Let's see if we want to do these 2. Right here, technology. They were delivered. I requested them, and they delivered. The couriers delivered, and there it is, stone cake. So we are going to, right now, have them start working on that. Let's look at technology. I don't know whether we can do this. Let me see. We don't have the farm yet, so we can't do the bone meal even though we have it here. I'm going to put it in the inventory here so that I remember that we have it. And let's see what else. Right here we have leather, and we have 3 iron. I think these are military, and we'll check and see what they are. So it's nighttime, it's almost morning, and let's look. So we just looked at technology. Keen. It unlocks the library, but we need a residence level 3. We don't have, oh, that's right. Wait, what? Oh, it counts the tavern as a residence. That's why we're able to do that. But we need 3 books. I always forget that when I look at it, it's like, I don't have any housing level 3 yet. Books, okay. We need 3 books. 3 books, request. And we have books, yay! And let's look in here. We don't have them yet. And so we'll come down here. I'm going to wait for those, I think. I might not have to. A half hour would probably be okay for the technology. So we have 30 minutes more for that. Now the forester we don't have yet, so that's what we have to do. And lava requires a mine level 3, 4 buckets. Whoa, unlocks the ore smeltery. Let's order 4 buckets of lava. I happen to know that we have lava. Here we got it from Oru, where the volcano is. So we have lava because of that. And we need 4 buckets. Request. And sure enough, we have it. And there they are. All right, so that's a lot of deliveries coming. And yeah, I forgot. It's so interesting with my father, especially, passing on to his next life. I don't get much news of sports. Vincentius has never been one of those who was interested in it, and I have never cared. It's the competition thing. I don't like it. Ordering lava because you hate your delivery people. Well, the delivery people should, we have them in special buckets, and they're here. Whoops. Who do we have? Was that a courier? I think that was a courier who just stopped by there. What did she bring? Oh, look at that! She brought them already. Whoa! She brought them already. So that was either Evelyn or Hallie, our 2 couriers. And we're going to come here. I think that was technology that we needed them for in order to have a smelter. And since we can't make a sawmill right now, we're going to have them study that. And there we are. So we can't do any more. We can't do anything else right now. We have to wait until they're done researching those 2. And so we can return to being a mermaid. And we'll work on that. Did I have it so that Kenzo starts working on the library? I think I made it that he's going to start working on the library. Didn't I? Not yet. Build options, builder. Oh, I don't think he can. Sure enough. I forgot. We still have hearts. I want to see what opens the library up. If this has to be a level 2, that's what we'll do next. Let's look at civilian for a minute. And there it is right here. 3 books. We could have done the library, but I don't think we had the books. Let's look and see. We do now. We have books, and we have the diamond, and we have the anvil, and we have a bunch of things that we can do next. But the books for the library and the diamond for the mystic site. Why are we so anxious to have a mystic site? because that way they can actually learn how to swim better. And that's Tipper. Yes, I think you were correct. I think so. I think that is what we will have to do. Let's come here. Although tipping isn't necessary here because our economy gives everyone a living wage, so they don't have to rely on the kindness of strangers in order to live. And so, yeah, we don't, it's just a part of their job. They love their ability to have the house that they want to have and to live with people who have the same feelings that they do in the settlement for adventure and for growth. And so, yeah, I don't have to. Okay, people are awake. See the time of day. So we're going to go into Jesse's room and we're going to change back into a mermaid because we're going down to the new area that we expanded on Twitch this morning. And if you are watching this within a couple weeks, Twitch only keeps them up for I think 10 days. So if you're watching this within 10 days, you can still see the Twitch version on Twitch, the Twitch episode on Twitch. Let's turn into a mermaid. And there we are. So let us walk through to the new area. Hi, Jesse. Thank you for use of your room. This is the thing that I love. Thank you, Minecolonies, for taking the names off when you get rid of the bridge or whatever this is, where you can look at your hut, at your tools and all that. Now their names go off as well, which makes it so much easier for getting really cool pictures, and I'm really glad. All right, so let's go this way. You see people put out coolers with drinks and snacks for the Amazon delivery people because everyone knows they get worked like dogs. That is so cute. That's really wonderful. Which one? This one? This one here? Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? This is Chroma Hills yellow glass. But that's how Chroma Hills glass looks, which is perfect for using in the underwater bases because it's leaded, so it's much stronger than normal glass. Hello. So there's one of our druids. This is our hi.
What is it?
What you waiting for? You waiting for wool? Okay, I'll come back to you. Let's do something about her. See these markers here? So that means there's logistics, and sure enough, there it is. Yellow is logistics, and this is the warehouse. This is a warehouse level 2. And as soon as we get some other things in place, we will get a level 3. This allows us actually to have 4 couriers, if I'm not mistaken. We can check upstairs. This is Aquatica's. Oh, that's right. This is the warehouse. Yeah. Now I don't know. I'll have to check. Aquatica's level 2. No, it's not that way. Hold on. It's this way. Aquatica's level 2 courier, which is right here. It has an upstairs, and I think level 2 allows you to have 4. Because this is Hallie right here, and this is Evelyn right here, and then we have Jellybean. Hello, Jellybean. Welcome, welcome. Then we have 2 more spaces here if we do get some some people who are skilled at logistics. We will have them work here. And so we're coming back to, judging by these, yes, it's right here. Does that say? Yes, it's in the center. All right, so there's our two couriers. Is there space? There sure is. Let's look at River and see what it is that River needs. And we're going to begin to take it from the balloons. She needs red carpet, wool, and concrete. So let's come to here and let's just do red. So there is carpet, wool, and concrete right here. Now remember all of these things, and then we have jelly bean. Yes, we do. We do indeed. All these things are coming from Rosa Oru, from Prasino, from Emney Island, and from Seabridge. And a lot of it's coming from Seabridge because Seabridge can actually has submarines. And then we need white carpet, white concrete, and stone brick slabs. So let's look. And what do we have? Stone. There's stone brick slab. We can actually get that. White. I-T-E. So this is white carpet, white wool, and white concrete. This one right here. So we'll put these in, and you can see that the couriers aren't there anymore. Wait, you come here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that's all that she needed. Let me look at this right here. We still don't have anyone to make any armor yet. We don't have anything. The restaurant's asking for fish. We do have a fisher, so they have to wait for that. The restaurant might be asking for potatoes. I'll go up and see if there are any left in the pod, and we'll see. Salad, drumsticks, yay! We're 3. Barbecue sauce, cool. Special recipe barbecue sauce, Washington State. Nice. Yeah, let's go to the pod for a minute, the museum, and let me see if I can find it. It should be, that's going to housing. So yeah, so if we don't see it, that means we need to come back. Although we can go this way. We can go through this because it's not finished. I'm wondering if I should put some colors in there. And let me think for a second. What tempo, Captain? Yes, the pod. This is going towards Town Hall. And I know I don't have any markings here yet, and I can't. So we'll just have to have it like this for right now. Jelly Bean was with me this morning when we were doing all sorts of lovely things. So remember, we used to have a ladder. Yay! Rain will cool it off. Excellent. We used to have a ladder to get up to the pod, the little ship that the survivors arrived in, and that goes up to the outside, to the surface of the water. But right here is the pod. Let's see what's here. Let's take all the trees. We're gonna put them in the warehouse, and the honey. Let's see what's here. We have wool. Let's take these pieces out. And I think that, oh wait, down here, there's still something here. This is some of the magma that we had. And we did have some leather. So that is pretty. Oh, and it's raining hard. Excellent. We did have books. These we can keep here for now. Wait on this and see. You used to grow trees in caves. Wow. Really? Oh, that sounds fascinating. It rained most of last week. None for the next 10 days. Okay. That's practically a drought. But it is the desert, so that is one thing. That was your modus operandi. Let's take these to the warehouse, which is back through here. And I think what I'm going to do to help me know where the warehouse is this is the warehouse right here. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Rather than deforesting, it was a chore. You used the vanilla jungle trees, so you needed to make the cave rather tall, and you filled caves with trees. Interesting. Because jelly, yeah, that's what she's talking about, growing trees in caves. Let's come here. This is all from the pod. That's wool. This is mine. This is from the pod. This, and that. The rest of it is mine. All right. So we passed a walkway piece, and I need to mark that piece so that from the town hall area we know that this coming this way leads to logistics. We have 2 logistics and blue. We might have green, but I think the green will be on the other side. The blue is actually cyan, we've discovered, so we can put the cyan there and put the yellow here. And over here we definitely need the blue here. We're going to put the blue here, and we should have the green as well, because this is where the new farms are. You would light up the caves with torches, so you'd have the maximum growth and no mobs. Cool. So there we go. Let's put these back. So let's go to the new area. So this is River. River is now a level 3 builder. And so this is the area. This is her place here. Now I could have sworn that when we built this in Seabridge, we didn't have all this dripping. It seems like we have way more stones that need a second covering, and I'm fine with that. It's just an interesting change. Right through here, this is Lionel. This is Lionel, and Lionel is also a builder, and this is the mine right here, and we don't have a miner yet, but this is a level 3 underwater base mine right here, and it's going to have some really cool machinery when it gets to the next 2 levels, and that is good. So only the miner and the builder use this doorway right here. It's just the mine and the builder right there. And I think this mine, I think I put in the wrong colors. This is definitely cyan. So we'll have to trade out these blues. I knew it was some kind of blue. Oh, and we did. Oh, good. Okay, that's fine. And then down this hall, see this green? This is the new area. So we have right here, this is the stone mason, which we can't have yet. We'll have to wait until research is done. Let's look at the research tree. Yahoo! They've begun investigating stone cake. Yay! And they've begun investigating hot. So yay! So those things are going to help. And so this is the stone mason, and it goes right into the stone smeltery right here. Now this way, I think we're going to have to widen this area right here. This machine comes all the way out to here when it's a level 5. So it's not going to be this clear a walkway. This was actually a window right here that we're using as a door to go into the ores smeltery right here. And then this is the blacksmith at the far end. So all of these are going to be here. You must be Mara Stone Cake. Right now, I would just love to have a dentist in the family. Absolutely. But I do not. And so that would really be. But if you look here at these windows, you will see buildings right here. These are the new forest fields. So these are the tree farms, which are absolutely beautiful. And when they are up to the level 3, they're a decoration. These farm fields, these tree fields, they will actually be, why is it showing that? That's interesting. It's showing that like that's not built. But it is. That's very odd. But yes, so those are going to be the tree farms, which will be very pretty for them to see outside these windows. And so we're looking forward to that. Outside this window is actual piece of sculpture, stone sculpture right here. And that's the beginnings of it. And then going down this way, we have the glass shop. We're not going to have glass for a long time. We'll see if we want to uncover this window. I think we will. Just bring that down in this area to uncover the window there. And then this is going in the direction of the shopping district is in this area. And we'll have to figure out how to match. If I look at the map, so see where I am. So I'm at the end of this right here, and this is the shopping corridor. This building with the square on it right now is the shopping corridor. See that moving square? So this is the restaurant for the shopping area. This is the shopping area. And this right here is where we're going to have shops. And so it might actually be nice to have the, we're going to have a hallway come out here, and then we can have this come and meet that hallway, and that should be pretty interesting. So right now, let's go back to the other way. Let's go, yes, we have to go through here. This is the smeltery right here, and then we have to go here because we are going to the farms. So the tree farms, hi guys, that is our new druid, Khalil. And I believe Khalil is our first male druid. Arabella is a lead druid. She is first druid. And Khalil has been given this shop right here. And these are the tree farms. Here's one of them right here. And the second tree farm is right here. So this should be a door so that I can go out. Let me get a door for a second because we're going to have to go out here. So let's put that right there. And there's nothing underneath, so that's why I can't put anything. Let's come here. Let's get some stone. Actually, I probably should just go ahead and put this in, since we're going to need that anyway at some point. And let's do it again right here. I'm going to do it with this so that I know the difference when I'm building something, that is the end of that. Let's put that there. And there we have that. That's going to allow us to go out and go up, because I actually need to figure out how I'm going to connect these two. So it is daytime, which is why we can see a little bit underwater. Vincentius Primus reminded me that these are helmets. These lights here are helmets. So I can actually wear one of these. And I think if I have one on, I think it lights. We'd have to go somewhere where there isn't any light and see. Yeah, nah. Oh, well, it's not working. Of course it's not working. I had to shut off shaders. Shaders is somehow interfering with Minecolonies, and there wasn't a way for me to fix it before I came in today. And so I'll have to, because I only noticed it when during the Twitch stream, I was able to actually verify that it is shaders that is doing it, which means it's either sodium, what shaders is using, or it is in fact the shaders themselves. I have a tendency it's the engine, because of imbidium, rubidium, and all those bidiums. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to actually not work, especially when you were doing setting a building. So that makes me think that it's probably the same thing. See this right here? This is the end of the housing. And if we put a forester right along this block right here, see, there's one coming out of the blacksmith right there. And then this is the tree farms. And then this is housing. So we've got a really nice setup at this part of the map. And if we look at it, you can see the tree farms are the green ones. And the hotel is the one that, the apartment building is the one that has the line through it. So that works out perfectly. And this is the blacksmith. And so I need to put some more walkways, but before I do, I need to look at the forester again. It's daytime. Let's use the top of this for a moment. Right here. Look, we've been good to the bears, and some bears have returned in this area. So this is really good. Let's come here. Let's come here. And let's switch to Aquatica. AQU. So Aquatica. Let's go to carpentry, and let's go to Fletcher. The sawmill is not here. That's interesting. Maybe it's a part of this. We have a forester first. There's the sawmill. So it's the forester that we need to look at. Let's raise this up and see what we're looking at. Yes, we have bears. So this is proof. Yay! Stone cake is done. This is proof that we were having some sort of conflict because we weren't getting these blocks. They weren't showing at all when we were setting buildings. And now all of a sudden they're showing. Let's make this a level 5, and the forester looks like this. So you can see the logs, and up here, what is this? Let's bring this back down to a level 1 for a second and see what this is supposed to be. It's just more trees up here. 2, 3. I don't see a sawmill. I was wondering if it was supposed to be a sawmill, but it isn't. So this is the forester here. Let me think. And let's look at the sawmill for a minute since we're here. And the sawmill, aha, see, I knew it. This is the sawmill that's supposed to go on the 2nd floor of that forester, and the level 5 means it will look like this. Oh no! I do that all the time. Okay, yes, so you can see it's showing that the forester is going to be on the 2nd floor of that building. I thought so. So there it is. Now, that's Aquatica. So let's get it. It's in the bag. Let's get the tool. Let's look at underwater base. We're going to switch to underwater base. UNDR. Let's look at here. I think the forester is going to be here. Level 5. Now, the forester is still one of the ones that has the full water on it. I think we just weren't seeing it. Isn't that wild? We really weren't seeing it. I like this one a lot. This is also one of the ones with the submarine. So because it has the submarine pulling these, so this morning I was explaining again that the mermaids have a technology where they take slick from jellyfish. In other words, something that the jellyfish slough off, and they use that slick, they mix it and use it to cover wood so that the wood can be in the water and certain stones and ores can be in the water without being affected by the sea. And that is what these submarines are using to carry wood from one place to another. And there you are seeing it right here. Because we want the submarine, we are building this. And we're looking at it. It goes straight through. So this is a straight through, which means that we can put it in this location that we have here, where I have to go down so that I can see underwater. It's going to be a little hard because now it's night, but see how we have this area right here. We have this whole long piece right in this area right here. So we could actually fit the forester right in between this. Pile worms are the worst. From wood. Yeah, if you actually have wood stacked and you don't have it and it gets moist, it definitely, that, termites, all that kind of stuff. Yes, yay, those two things are done. So we can put it here, and there's plenty of room between these two buildings and the border. This is the border right here. Let's see what the sawmill looks like. So since that's a corridor, let's see what the sawmill looks like. Sawmill is big and it's loud. So let's come here. Let's come to here, underwater base, residence. Oh, it's here. Carpentry, the sawmill is here. Level 5. And so here it is. This is the sawmill. Now the sawmill has, this is a door, and around on this side, this is a door. So we could actually set the sawmill in a corner, knowing that this door, that's not a door. We would have to have, for the submarines, this door and this door right here would connect. And that's what I'm looking at right now. So this is where, right here, yeah. This is this end of the blacksmith right here. There aren't any doors right here. And I don't think this is big enough for that building. I'd like it to be at this end because of the noise and the fact that this is actually housing right here. So we could actually have the sawmill be over in this area. Let's bring the sawmill down and place it first. So let us X. Let's come down here. Let's go to the sawmill, level 5. And there we are. We can see it pretty well here. And I need to find, I need to see how much of a border we have. So see this corner here? This is what we're talking about. Right in this spot right here. So let me see for the submarine. This was the submarine. Oh, wait, that's right. This door, that's a door. This is a door. Okay, there's only 2 doors, and look where they are. So there's only 2 doors, and they're there. Let's turn it this way and let's see what it looks like with the doors. And let me see if there's enough room. Shoot, look at that. We have a problem, Houston. Let's see if we can get it on the other side of this. Let's find out where these doors are. So here's a door here, and here's a door here. Let's put a border here so that I can see. And we're right here, and right here is this building. Whoa! Look at this. Look at this. So let's bring this down to here, and that would put it there. Let's move this up to here, and I think that's right. We'll check it when we come out. And dun 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 dun. Yes, it is. It's smack dab up to that part. And this is the barn where they have wood sitting here. And this barn is facing away from everything, which is a little weird. Because the tree farms are right here. This is where the tree farms are. I am going to have to have it come out right from the housing. So this is the housing right under here. Otherwise it's not facing the right way. Let's bring it over here. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. What if we had it be here, but have it come out to here? I think we have to anyway. We can line it up with this door, which is the more important door to line it up with, this one. This is the carpentry shop. No, I think it's okay over there, because if we have the forester, so see it has that little area there. If it's out here, that is all over here. That would explain why the submarine is coming around to deliver right there. That would actually explain why that's happening. I think that I like that. Let's leave that for a second. So then we would put the sawmill, the forester, that's the sawmill. We would put the forester right here. Let's do that. God, I don't have a choice. So I would have to make this go away for a second so that I can look at where the forester would, we could have a hall and have the forester be here. Have the forester be right in between these two, right here. Notice there's no food or amenities out here. We could actually have another restaurant in this area just for them, just for the people who work out here. Let's see. Because, yeah, we can go through here. The restaurants are fairly far away from this location now. Okay, let's try this. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to get white and gray from here, and let's take this. Yay, things are getting done. White and gray. And right here, I don't have any way to get this to be here, except to put this here like this first, and then take this right here and connect it to these sides, because that's not there. So we can put it right here and put that there, so we know what is here. So that is this. And I suppose I'm just going to leave it out one so that I know that that's behind, that's out. That is out from the door. And this door is actually at the right place. It is not. Shoot. It's not. Let's move this. Let's move this in one. It's actually supposed to be right here, directly on that line, and there it is. Okay, so let's move this over one right here. So let's put the white here like this, and let's put the gray here, and let's take that away and put the white there, just so that I have somewhere to stand. And this is on the outside of the building. Okay, now we can make that go away. I have to check first and see what this is going to look like. So now we know that that's there and that matches there. So what happens when we put in the forester right here? Underwater base, forester, level 5. Let's turn it and let's see which way we want this to be facing. So if we, wait, I have to see what's here. This is one of those. Aha, look at this. So we've got these guys all here like this, and we have this here, and we've got this here like this. So the submarines are inside are inside this block. Yeah, nah. So let's try bringing the submarines out. There it is. Let's try bringing the submarine out completely on this side so that it is not in inside that block right there. Can they go forward here? They cannot. So should we turn it around? Nope. And this is what we're looking at. So in actuality, the forester, let me look at this. So the forester is quiet. So if we want, let's bring this out to the border. See the border right there? That means that we can have this piece. I have to see what's going on here. There we go. So see. Ooh. Let me see what that is. Is that actually the forester sitting inside that building there? What is that? It's saying there's some other building sitting inside that building right there. Hold on. See that double? What's that? What in the world is that? Hold on. What am I looking at? I'm looking at this. I'm looking at, there's a building here. We know that. I don't know what the second thing is supposed to be here. I don't know what's here. Oh, that is fascinating. All right. And the problem is it is right at the edge of this. See that? It's actually one block in. So these are 2 blocks. So this can't be here. That 2 blocks makes it that it can't fit. I'm actually going to have this. This is what happens when you get unlicensed contractors. This is the reason why we pick the best of the best. But that, I don't understand. It makes it seem like there's something here that isn't supposed to be here. But I don't know what it would be. I don't know what it is. Hold on for a second. Let's come over here. We have other apartments over here. Here's one here. And it goes out to the border. I don't see any of that stuff. This one has the same thing as that. Right here. And let's see if it has that extra thing. I don't see anything. I don't know. I don't know. That is actually saying there's something else right here. All right, where is it? Let me get the end of the street for a second. I'm gonna go in and see if I see anything as any indication of something. So this is the housing right here. And it seems to be suggesting that there's something else here. But there isn't. All right. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's continue. I don't see anything. We're not going to build anything there other than that apartment building. I haven't put anything down, so we'll just have to watch and see. These are hallways, and these hallways don't go anywhere near that. And this part right here, we're thinking about this wrong. Yeah. We need for this to come this way, but in order to do that, I don't think we have enough room here. This should actually come out from these buildings and be here like this, which means it has to be beyond that building and beyond that building, and it would be sitting here like this. So the loading would be happening right here, and that makes more sense. And this would just be here for now. It would just be a window or something. And this is where it would line up. Can we line it up? Hold on. This is the lineup. I think I'm standing right where the lineup needs to be. Yes. So let's bring this to here for a second. That's lined up correctly. So now let us bring it out. Grr. It's so interesting, you know, with that glitch, we weren't seeing the water and we weren't seeing those placeholders, which is really interesting. It was actually better, but then we were having all sorts of glitchy stuff. So we're putting it here. 2, 3. I need it to be right there. See that right there? It has to be right there, and technically it's outside. It sure is. It's outside of the border. And technically, it would need to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we could put a walkway here. Oh, we have another. We have another. So this is the forester. Right here. This is actually the forester. It's really hard to place stuff without placeholders. These, Yeah, it is. It is. I'll admit that it is without those placeholders being there. So this is the forester. And yeah, I don't really care about those so much. And as a matter of fact, I can turn on shaders and all that stuff will go away. But I can't do anything about the border. And the border is there. So the only thing we can do about this border here is to put in another information center. And we might want to do that. So we have one at that end. If we put one here, it would be for these guys, for all of these areas back here. And maybe we should just go ahead and do that and see if we can bring the, let's X this. Let's see if we can bring the border, push the border out. Let's come here. Let's put this down right here. This is supposed to be a window, I guess. We're going to put a door here so I can use this. And there it is. There's my favorite part right here. Playing Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, and there we go. All right. So right here, let's go to, whoops, I just put another door there. Let's go to Aquatica, AQU. And this is Aquatica here. Let's go to military, let's go to guard towers, and let's go to this one. This is the one that we want, level 5. No, it's not. Guard tower, level 5. This is the one we want. We want the one that looks like an information center. And let's see if we can even fit it in the border. It has to be inside the border too in order to stretch it. So let's look and see. Oh, I hope. That is the border right there. That is inside the building, I think. Hold on, let's look. See that? So they both have air right here. Both of them have air here. This is coming right to this, and we actually can bring it up to that. Let me see if we can bring it up one more. I think not. Right. And so that is the end of this building right here. See, you can see that part. And then we walk out into here and we have this. Let's turn it this way so that people are coming up to the counter there. And we'll have these two sections here. And it is right on the border. There we go, people. Let's do it. It's snowing. And let us, now this is going to mean that the hallway is going to be out here. I think this hallway is up one, but usually, but let me see. This is 51. This should be 51 or 52. Okay, and they're fine. They're good. And let's do a level 1. and let us construct it. And let's X, and let me see what happened here. And there it goes. There goes the border, and the border is out. Yahoo! Yahoo! So the border is out. Now here's the thing. Is the border out far enough for us to put this? But look, we're going to run into the submarine having trouble there. But let's do this. And then we have to go back and get people. Should I go back and get people working for a minute? Now that we put this here, should I go and check on the fact that we needed our builders to be working on some stuff? Let's just make these go away for right now. Let's come in here. This is Khalil's druid station right here, this one. We could go this way, but this is leading directly into the town hall area. Let's look here. I don't think she's working on anything. She is not. Let me see if he's working on something. Let's see. He is not. So two of our best builders aren't doing a thing. And that is why we are doing this. We are coming over to where we had, wait, let's look and see. One of them was hot, and I think hot makes it that we can do blacksmith, and one of them is stone cake, and I think that makes it that we can now do stone mason. And let me look here and let's see what happens here. Let's have River work on this. Build options, builder is River. Dun 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 dun! Excellent! Excellent! Now this is a legitimate door. A legitimate door right here. This isn't. So we're going to have to watch that when the time comes. But let's see if we can make blacksmith or if that was an ore smelter. Let's look here. I think we need an anvil for this, don't we? Let's look at Lionel. We sure do. That was this right here. That was this. This is the ore smelter, I believe. And let's look and see. And let's look at build options. Lionel. Yahoo! Excellent! Yay! Let me see. Commersion. Hi. Your name is Yoshikaji Kira, and your house is in the northeast section of Murio, where all the villas are, and you are not married, and you work as an employee for the Kame-yu department stores. That's very nice to know. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. And let's come here. We're going to look. What's that? Let me see what it says that. Oh, it's a block of raw copper. That's something that Chroma Hills does not have. And so that's why it looks like that. And hi. The energy is now back. Okay, I'm so sorry that that's happening to you. So we now can have our builders, our two builders, working on the ore smelter and on the stone mason. So this is going to give us a little bit more autonomy, where we do not have to wait for shipments to come in for some of the things that we need. It is daytime, but it is raining, so I don't think anyone's working today. Let's go to the university and let's get them started on the next research. And we'll be able to check and see. There we go. University over here. We'll be able to see. Welcome back, Mr. Villager. Sorry about that. And let's come here. That's why Elias had the server down. Isn't that true? Probably so he wouldn't have any spiking and stuff if the energy keeps going off and on. Let us go into Jesse's. Hi, River. River, what are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, it's raining. She's actually going to the library. Yes, look at this. It's raining and she's going to the library to look something up. Isn't that freaking cool? Oh, I love it. I love it. That is amazing. Okay, we're going over to Jesse's, and there's Leroy. So both of the builders are coming to the library, probably to look up the crazy mess that I've made for them. But we're coming over here, and uh-oh. It's happening again. And I don't even have shaders on, and that's happening. You see that door isn't there? No, that means something else is going on. Yikes. Hi, Jesse. This is Jesse's room here. And so it's actually not shaders. Although when I turned shaders off, those things went off. What would happen if I turned shaders on and turned it back off? This is weird. I promise that I'll try and figure it out before tomorrow. But yeah, I just walked through this door. See, I can't see. It says there's a door there, but it's not open. Now it is, but it's not showing that it's open. So, okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. We're here to change from being a mermaid into being a land person, to being a survivalist. Now we have hearts, and we do that to protect the university so that we don't accidentally hit it, and also that we don't accidentally research something, because it will do it instantly, and I don't want that. Sings about Jesse's girl. Yes, Rick Springfield, Jesse's girl. Yeah. Let's look here. Let's go to here. Let's go to technology. So we just had them work on this, and this is now available, and this down here is available, and that unlocked the smeltery. We need to unlock the forester, and we need to, we could unlock the composter. Why don't we unlock both of these two things? I didn't see whether we had enough farm to unlock the composter. I think we should unlock this. We've been really lucky that we haven't lost anyone. Let's unlock the mystic site. So let's come to civilian, let's come down here, and let's look here, and there's the mystic site right here, and we're going to unlock it now. And that reminded us of the library, which I think is 3 books. And did we get them yet? Inventory, yes we do. So these are going to be the 2 things that we're going to do right here first. Civilian, because we need the library. And isn't that weird that the term maid changed from a young girl into someone who cleans house? Yeah, it is. It is indeed. But it's probably because they used young girls to do that. And that's probably how that got started. And there we go. So there's 2 of 2. So Michael and Collins are both very busy right now. There's Collins. Collins is actually a druid, and we're waiting for her to get up in the 30s. And then she will begin replacing some of the druids who are lower than 30. They can come. If you take the myrrh out of maid, suddenly you have to clean. Yeah, seriously. Let's look at Collins for a minute. Manage. So you can see that Collins' stamina is 21. Her mana is now up to 20. We're going to get it up farther. Michael's is at 20 now as well. And Logan is at 25. But Logan is actually ores smelter, a stone smelter, not an ore smelter, a stone smelter. So what am I looking at? I'm looking at this. What am I looking at? I'm looking at them researching. Okay. Do I want to... There's nothing else I can do while they're doing that. So we're going to come over here and turn back into a mermaid. That is so weird. So let's come here. Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun if I just did that? I'm sure I could. I'm sure Vincentius Primus could give me like something that would make it look like all I did was key in mermaid or survivalist and it automatically put me over. But yeah, someday. All right, so let's go and look at the people and the visitors and see. We were talking about when we get to housing level 3 for some of the housing that we might actually do something that we've never done before, and it just has to do with the fact that the schools they actually make it so that the schooling, the bigger the school is, the faster the kids grow up. And so the level, I should say, the higher the level of the school, the faster the kids grow up. So I might have them sooner just to have them longer for it to be slower. This is Zamina. This is Zamina here, or Jimina. Jimina, it could be. And look and see, and she's got agility and knowledge, but all she has is agility. She's a young person. She still has some time. This is Nancy here. And there we've got something. We've got mana 28 and focus 27. Nancy is a druid. However, if she's got strength, but the athletics isn't there. What else do we need? There's a couple things other. Stamina, but the athletics isn't there. Strength and stamina. Strength is almost there. Agility and adaptability. The adaptability isn't there. Mana and focus. She's a druid. Stonemason creativity and dexterity. There's dexterity. She is also a stone mason. She's a druid, but we're going to have her be a stone mason. And this is exactly, Nancy is going to be our new stone mason right here. For 31, we shall recruit you. You are one of us. And is it nighttime? It most certainly is. Let's have her be assigned this house for now. And then we're going to we'll assign her. Do we want to do that now to the stonemason? I think so. If Incentius Primus was sassy, he would swap your survival skin for a French maid skin. Yeah, nah. Although French, at least French. So yeah. We just hired a stone mason. So let's come here. And this is a level, this is being worked on right now. And sure enough, look at that, 26 and 25. So we're going to put her here. Now she's living too far away. That goes to the farms. Let me see, there's housing. See that orange? That means there's housing in the area. Whoops, did I pass it? Yes, I did. Here's the housing right here. And we're going to come back here and see who's here. Lionel's here. And no one else right now. So we're going to have Nancy be here. She's going to live here. And look at that. She's 55 away, which is only 2 blocks away from living downtown. But wait. No. Not Lionel. Lionel's already here. She is 39. There we go. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that number. 39 is good. So this is a good housing block. Khalil is walking around now. Let's go back. Yeah, we're going to have some druids because this is this location is druids are really interested in this location. If we look here, if we come out from here, you will see that we are surrounded, almost like we're in the nether or something. Look at all these skeleton cities that are all in the rock, all in the coast. And you can see some castles. There's a dungeon right there. There's another dungeon right there and a dungeon here. And yeah, so we've got all sorts of things going on in this area. There's also outposts. So there are actual illager outposts as well as the dungeons in this area. So druids are very interesting. Look at this dungeon right here. Look at this. This is not us. That's something right off the coast from us. And it is pretty big. So yeah, so that's one of the things. Let's go to here, over here. Nope, it's this one. This only goes to this. And so does that. So these two both go in this direction. If we have something going, there's yellow that way. Okay, so we can put a yellow, so we can have one here, and then we can have a yellow one. I think we have a yellow light. Yes, we can have a yellow light right here. This is purple. And this over here is the full This is the hotel right here. So this one's going to have a full block set. That's housing over there, logistics, and crafters are starting to show up in these buildings here. That one's blue, but I think it should be cyan. So let's take this. Let's get a cyan block. I don't know, is that cyan? I'm not sure whether that's cyan or not. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's cyan. And then we'll have other things. But over here, right here, let's go back down and see if we can find another person. So usually the first 25 are all people who, the first 4 are survivors, and among the immigrants sometimes are survivors. You'll see them that say they were robbed and all sorts of things like that. This is Bentley right here, and Bentley has athletics. So see the athletics? Oh my gosh, and stamina. Bentley, are you actually? Yes! We have a farmer. This is a farmer, or stamina and strength. The strength's not enough, but Bentley is actually a farmer. So let's find out what he wants. Where'd he go? Hello, Bentley. I don't think I've ever had a Delgadillo. A Delgadillo. I don't think I've had that name before. What do you want? You want books? Okay. Recruit, and he is staying with us. It is nighttime, so he's headed for the housing, and let's manage here, and let's assign him to there. And so he's going up and go to bed, but we're going to actually come through this walkway right here, because this is actually headed towards the farm. Now we have a farm. You can take the myrrh out of the maid, but you can't take the maid out of the myrrh. Oh my goodness. It's a shame he's asleep. Oh my goodness. All right, here's the farm, and we now have a farmer. And there he is, Bentley, right here. We're looking at it, 24 and 23. And there he goes. And because he's here, we're going to move him to housing in this area. So Elena and Onyx both live here in this housing right here. And we're going to have Bentley come and move in here. So Onyx is here. Who's here? Leroy is here. Oh. Let's see who's here. Nobody's here. Yay! So we are going to assign Bentley to here. And that gives him a good block. Onyx is on that side. And Michaela would be 19 from here. She's actually a little closer than where she is right now, but I think we're going to leave that. Michaela is right here. She's the beekeeper, and she's in that spot right there. And she lives right in this building, which is interesting. Let's come this way for a minute. It's actually saying that building's closer. So let's look. Ah, she's with Laura. That's right. Laura wanted to have a roommate, and she is staying with her. This Elena has to work on, but farms are more important right now, and so the two of them are together, but Elena needs to work on these. Does Elena need help? Possibly. We'll see. There's Michaela right there. And so now we have a farmer, and let's do something about this farmer. We haven't set any seed. Thank you for reminding me. We haven't set any seed here. So what are we going to grow? The first thing we're definitely,
I'm waiting for something.
Yes, I bet you are. The first thing we're going to grow is wheat. So we're going to pick the seed. We're going to grow durum. And I think this is all going to be durum here, but we're going to start with durum in this field. Let's come over here. Let's grow wheat for animals in this field. So seeds, wheat. So let's put wheat seeds here. And this is what's going to be grown here. And then in this field right here, what's the next thing? So remember the thing of what we can grow? Let's come over to, we're in the right place. Let's come over to the food. There it is. So we can't grow, if it says temperate, this is not temperate. We should be able to grow cabbage. We just have to find some, but cabbage can be grown here, and also squash can be grown here. We can grow eggplant. Let's start with squash and cabbage first. And I think that is going to, we can grow mint without it being in a special location. We can grow wheat, mint, onions, and garlic. Those can all be grown without a special location, and everything else needs a zone. So that means that those other things would have to be done something else with. So we need onions and garlic. And yeah, I might have to have someone come over and help Elena, but we'll see how she's doing. This is finished here. And this one is finished here. Upgrade. So I think she's working on this right here. She is not. This is a level 2. Let's have her work on this. We need a level 3 to get a composter. So we're going to have her upgrade this building. And now right here, let's do some settings. Let's turn off fertilizer. And let's look at the fields. He can only have one field right now. Let's turn automatic off. And no seed is set. Okay, so we have to do this field first. This field right here first. So let's do wheat here, W-H-E-A-T. This is for the animals. We have to have something first. Let's take the wheat out of here. We'll have to wait until this is, let's pick a seed, and let's just have air, and let's just fix that. We have to wait until level 3 for him to be able to work on that. And let's come to the fields, and now it's showing both of these, and that's perfect. Can't work on that yet. And to settings, we have that. Tasks, add minimum stock. Let's add 3. Let's add 3. And let's add these. And I think because of what he is, let's select those. And let's have them bring those. They're not going to find those. So I'm going to give him those first. The first ones of these. I'm going to give him. And there should be seed in the warehouse. So we'll find out. And
I'm waiting for something.
Minimum level wood or gold. Ooh. Can you not use those yet? He's not hurrying anywhere. But it said minimum level wood or gold.
Where's the courier?
And it's showing that he picked it up. Why do you have this? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think you're using that. Sorry. You don't need that. And so now all he needs is seeds. And he should be requesting
Where's the courier?
now, but he is not. So let's give him Durham. We're going to give him... I'm not going to give him the whole thing. He's supposed to be growing it. Let's get wheat. Do the same here. And let's put these into here for him to grow. Yeah, no, I'm not giving him all of it. So there we go. And there he goes. So now he's going to start breaking up the field and putting in the crops, and those are our first crops. So let me go back. I don't want him using that bone meal of all things for the farm. So I'm going to have to put them probably back in the warehouse right here quick. We'll look and see. Wow. Hold on for a second. I just need to sip something. Here's logistics. You can see it here. And this is logistics here, and this is the warehouse. Let's bring these in, and we'll put them in, and I think that's it for right at the moment. Let's put this in here. Now you want a sip of something? And let's go here. I'm trying to decide. So we have the builder's building. We interrupted ourselves setting the sawmill, which we absolutely need. We still were looking for some people. I added a druid, didn't I? Did I assign them anywhere? Hold on for a second. Let's see if I have someone who's unemployed. No, I don't. So everyone's working for right now, who's supposed to be. We got a farmer instead of Michael, which is interesting. You're busting your... That's it, you're going to the eggnog? Yes. Eggnog. Oh man, eggnog. To have real eggnog now, you have to make it. Even the organic eggnogs have gum in them. And I'm sorry, people, gum isn't food, so I don't care. I don't care what they say. So it's just a holiday food, and it should be made out of cream. And nowadays it is really hard to find cream that is actually cream, that isn't full of gum and fillers to make it thick, to make milk thick. It's just like butter barely has any buttermilk in it. It is mostly milk and as little butter as they can put in and still have it be butter. And which is really sad, but that's actually what's happened. Let me look here and see. They are supposed to be Ooh. This building requires a builder's hut of level 3 or higher. What building? The farm. The farm. She can't do it. Ooh. I'm going to have to get her to upgrade to a level 3 in order for us to be able to have a level 3 building. Is a replacement in so many drinks. It is so, and then people wonder what's going on. Why aren't they satisfied? And why are they hungry when they have all these foods? I'm eating all the time. Why am I thirsty? Why am I hungry? Those aren't food. So carrageenan, I think, might be seaweed, but most of them aren't. And it's just, let's look here, and sure enough, level 2, build options. Let's have Elena upgrade her building. Now, have we done one of these yet? This is going to take a while. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be a ton of stone. So we'll see. We'll just have to... You're always thirsty because of medication. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, absolutely. And so I'm always thirsty because I don't drink water. I should drink, actually. I found that grapefruit water. Yes, eggnog from scratch. To die for. It absolutely is. And it used to be that you used cream, but then you whipped part of the cream to put into the eggnog and folded it into the eggnog with the eggs and the spices and everything. Yeah. And it was so wonderful. Okay, people are sleeping because it's the middle of the night. And I could go to sleep so that they wake up. I think I'll do that. Your drumsticks are done. Ooh. This is a person after my own heart, Jelly Bean. She loves dark meat, turkey dark meat. That is the only part of the turkey that I will eat. But dark meat turkey. Yeah. It's a shame, really. Turkey was one of the last meats that didn't have hidden hormones in them. There's a hormone that's not on the list for turkey. It's ractopamine. And ractopamine is in turkeys now. It was only in pigs And when it says that pigs don't have any hormones in them, ractopamine is not on the hormone list. So it has to actually say that it doesn't have any ractopamine in it to know that you're not getting that hormone added in. And you can look it up. Ractopamine probably technically is not a hormone, but it is a growth promotant of some sort. It just doesn't fit the definition of the traditional growth promotants, and that's how it got left off of the list. Quinn is a kid. Aw, Quinn's a kid. And Milani, let's see, Milani is also a kid. These are two kids. There must be a teacher here somewhere. Ooh, skin in the game. Look at here. This is Eldrin Moonshadow, and Eldrin is now wearing the new uniform of the people who come into the game, skin in the game. They look like this. Their heads are different, but they're usually wearing this outfit, including Dead. And so Dead no longer has his gorgeous jacket on that makes him look like Doctor Who. He doesn't have that anymore. FBA wouldn't do that too. No, kids grow tall because of cow's milk. And kids aren't growing that tall anymore. Lots of kids aren't on cow's milk like they were in the 50s and 60s. Kids aren't growing taller. Kids are getting wider. They're getting wider, and they're going into puberty sooner. And both of those things have to do with additives. Now they're not growing tall anymore unless they're actually drinking milk. And a lot of kids aren't. A lot of milk has been maligned, and a lot of kids aren't drinking it. Of course, there are allergies. Gee, I wonder where they're from. Couldn't be those additives. Couldn't. Matthew, let's look at this and see. Yes, see, these are all children. They're all traveling together. Layla, are you the teacher? Nope, you're a kid. Ellen, are you the teacher? Nope, these are all kids. So we have a bunch of kids. Eldrin, did you bring these kids? I think Eldrin brought these kids with them. I think they did. There's Eldrin right here. Eldrin, I am an elven brewmaster from the fallen Silverleaf realm, roaming Minecolonies, offering exotic brews, seeking allies to reclaim his homeland's lost magic and glory. Cool. And look how pricey he is. Wow. So we'll have to wait until the kids leave, because that's what we've got here is a boatload of kids. Does an earlier puberty somehow lend to commercialization of youth? I don't know. I think it just creates. I think it just robs them of childhood. I think more than anything. Hi. You what? You need a smithing table. Okay. Let me look here. Let's look here. Let's look and see what you're talking about. Oh yeah, you do? It's not on this. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm going to have to give that to her. That would have to be created. And so we're going to give it to her. All the other stuff should be in there. She should know how to make a crafting table. Why don't we teach her? Teach her to make a crafting table. Let's teach her to use birch plank. Let's teach this first. And then let's teach her, did I pick the right thing? Wait, I did not. Let's get that list for a minute. Let's remove. Let's do this better. Ready? Recall, teach. So let's come here. I needed plank, so I need a piece of birch wood. Why is that not showing? I don't have hearts. Interesting. Let me get a piece. Let me come here. Let me get a piece of wood. It used to be that you could do it from there, but apparently you can't right now. So let's come to here. What's that? That's something like a fish landed somewhere. That was very curious. Okay, let me, what else do I need? I need plank. Hear that? Plank. Plank. Let's get a birch plank. We'll put this here. We're gonna grow birch first. And now let's teach. Teach the recipe. Let's teach this recipe first. And we've got that. And then let's teach this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can teach the crafting table. Let's take these away and teach that. And let's take that away and teach a button. And the other thing maybe would be, I'd rather have the, anytime there's a question like, why isn't there a cure for cancer? The answer is simple. It's more profitable to sell drugs than to cure. And that is mostly true.
It's a fine afternoon.
But do you know, Johnny, actually, curiously, the reason they haven't is because it's so complicated. Because cancer doesn't act like the cold or like COVID or things like that. It acts like AIDS. When a person dies of cancer, they can die from breast cancer, they can die from pancreatic cancer, they can die from stomach cancer, from lung cancer, from brain cancer, from skin cancer, from all these different cancers. And that is part of the thing that makes it difficult for them to do anything about it. But I agree with you. They're not trying hard enough because it is more profitable. And it's one of the reasons that, I'm sorry people, but I don't give to cancer research anymore. We have billionaires and I don't give to cancer research. It's been 50 years of people asking for money for cancer research. 50 years of my life. So there's no question that if we could get in 2 years, less than 2 years, a cure for a plague, I'm sorry, I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. So I know, if you get me started, Johnny, if you get me started, you know what I'm going to talk about, indeed. So yeah. So let's come here. We're going to look at this piece right here. Why can't the U.S. have a bias towards left-handed people than people's skin tones? Yeah, well, it was going to be something. So, yeah, that just has to do with, needing workers. And the brown people are still the workers. So be careful what you wish for, because people forget that the last time that they closed the borders, food rotted in the fields. And they couldn't get Americans to pick food. So, you know, so if they get Americans to pick food, it's going to be outrageously expensive because they're going to have to pay them more. That's one thing that's happening. Let's go here for a sec. Let me stop talking about those kinds of things, and let me come here and let's look at the clipboard and let's see. River needs stone, orange terracotta. How much time? We have a fair amount of time, and river's going to run out. There's a piece of raw copper for Lionel again. Loom. Wow. So there's a bunch of things here that I'm looking at this list, and we are going to request all of these things from from Rosa Oru, from Prasino, from Emney Island, and Seabridge. Seabridge is especially going to have concrete. The terracotta obviously is going to come from Rosa Oru. The stone can come from Rosa Oru. It can also come from Emney Island, and it can come from Prasino. We have stone mines. We should start getting some stone. Do we have a miner? Did we find a miner yet? Yep, this is the way we need to go. Let's come here for a minute. You understand you were trying to lighten the mood. You're not saying the things that we're talking about aren't important, just trying to make sunshine. I can get very dark. I'm a monster. Yes, that's where I'm a monster. That definitely is. Let's, we looked at kids. We don't have any right now. We don't have any people to choose from, and we don't have anyone to work in the mine yet. So we are still going to end up ordering. And I am looking at the amount of work that needs doing. And I'm thinking we might have to have some extra builders, another builder. So this is Laura right here, because we have 4. So we have, yeah, it's just like that. I think I'm going to be okay. I think I just really have to do something else while they're working. So we're going this way. We're going to the farm that we were working on. Remember, we were supposed to be putting in a guard centerpiece, which we did. And it's right here. So at the far end of this building right here, we now have a new guard tower. And why don't we do that for a bit while, let's take these things down, and we have that. And I think we're going to do that with the rest of the time. So let's see if this is in fact, sure enough. And let's take these down, because we now have this information center right here. And this information center on this side right here, we're going to take this away and put a door in, D-O-R, because this is definitely the door that we want for, let's be up for a second so I can come here and do that. There we go. Definitely the door that we need to go out here. And here we are. So this is coming out here. Here's the other doorways right here. And we were talking about that we are going to have the sawmill, the forester come out from somewhere, and we could have it come out. We just needed to push the border here. So we can have it come out from here and go in this direction. Let's see what happens if we do this. These are the trees. We're growing trees here. If we have the forester come out here, we can actually, at the other end of the forester, have another set of trees. That's enough of that. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, you remember, Johnny, I'm always, that is a place don't let me go there. It's one of those. Underwater base, yay. And we need the forester hut and level 5, and let's look and see if we can find a doorway. And so to not run into anything here, we just need this to come beyond this building, and that will put it right here. See that right there? Let's bring that over until it matches, and it matches right there. And look, yay! So where's the submarines? Of course they are. They're still on the rock side. That's why we were trying to put it in the other way, so that we could get the forester out. So I think we're going to have to put the forester here. I don't like it. Wow. I wanted to have a direct connection. And I don't have, oh, interesting. You have homemade fudge from the kitchen of your best friend's sister for dessert. Oh my gosh, homemade fudge. Whoa, that must be glorious. That must be glorious. It must be. Let's move it. Let's see how far out. So see, we're right here. I'm gonna get this submarine. See that submarine right there? That's what we're trying to get. So let's see if I can get the submarine to be free of the rock in this direction. I'm looking, how much rock do we have? That really doesn't give a good, and if we turn it and put it here, let's turn it this way, bring it out like this, and let's turn it around. And so what we're doing is, let's look. This only has one entrance, and the entrance is, remember this thing that we saw here? That is an entrance, and that's an entrance. That's saying that's an entrance right there. Back this out. No, it's not. I think that's a window. Looks like an entrance. Okay. So this is where the forester sub needs to be. So see how it has all this free area here for it to load and for it to turn around and do all that kind of stuff. However, it is too far away for me from these, unless these come all the way out. So there's 2 of them here. If we have a break and have a door here, a hallway here, and then have 2 more of them over here, then that would be for a hallway here. So we would have 2 hallways, but this hallway would be for them and it would lead to this. We'll do that. She brought one of those gift tins filled with fudge. Aww, that is so nice. That is wonderful. She made it in Washington State and before brought it here. Cool. Yummy. Your best friend's sister. That's sweet. That is sweet. So we can do it from here. This is the place where it has to be done from. So we're going to have, I'm going to have to look at how I'm going to do. I still need a corridor right here. Do I have enough room to push this out a little bit farther? I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll put it at the border, but it will also give us the that sitting there. If I'm not mistaken, this is not actually a walkway, but we'll see what happens when we put it in. It needs to be one over this way. Here is this walkway here, and we don't have anything here yet. So 1, 2, 3. Right here, is there a door? There is. And let's bring this up. Nope, can't bring it up any further. Because we're going to put in a new thing right there. Let's X this. I have to have a cross, another cross right here. That will go to the other buildings that are in this area. And that is how we'll do it. This is how we do it. So this is an information center for this housing right here. So we have to have an industrial piece right here to come out here to match up with this and these right here, which is going to be the sawmill. And so that submarine takes the wood from here, goes around these right here, goes around this like this, and comes back to here, and comes in here, and lands where the sawmill is. We're just transporting stuff. It's a lot of fudge for just one person, so it'll last until Christmas. Ooh, that sounds so nice that they gave you so much. Just get something to drink for just a minute again. So let's X this. Let's come here. Let's touch this. Let's go to infrastructure, corridors, glass, segment, level 3. Let's go back. Corridors, glass, cross. And level 3 cross. Right here, let's raise this up so I can see it right here. These are the blocks right there, and that is stepping off the edge. So this is in the right place, putting it here. And I need it to be pretty close. So we're having it be right on the edge of this. I see that. Let's bring it out one. And that gives us this part right here, coming like this, and we can walk in from here. Yes, we can. And there is that. All right, so we'll build this. Constructed. And there we are. All right, so let's get some ice. Let's get some ice pieces. Here's ice right here. And we're going to close off this end because we don't need anything going this way just yet. We might have a restaurant or something. Hairdresser, clothing store. That would be wild, wouldn't it? Okay, and this way, not yet. So we're just going to put this here. Why am I doing that? Okay, take these away and take this away. And this is where we're putting down the building. And now we can come here and touch down. And let's go to fundamentals. Let's go to the forester, level 5, back it up. Let's see where it is. And we're going to turn it around because we want the submarine on this side. So we're going to put this here, bring this down and put it here. Death by fudge. It says me? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Well, I'm good with sweets because I don't have really a sweet tooth in that kind of way. So yeah, when there's Halloween candy and stuff, but that's like twice a year or something. If there's some little something like that. Those are always fun and to have, and you know, like that. And so it's interesting. Look at this. Look what we've got here. There it is. So this is not in the way of any building here. Over here, these are actually the bays for the submarines that come into the warehouse and into logistics. These are their bays right here. And this is close to this. So look how close. This is actually really nice. And this is the reason why I'm trying to get this submarine to not be buried in rock. So level 1 of this building, level 1 looks like this. And let's look at this part right here, and sure enough, it actually goes directly, connects directly to this perfectly, and that is what we want. We can sponge this, but let's wait until we put this in. Are we ready? This is a level 1 of a lumberjack, a forester. And here we go. Constructed. And you can see the water. So let's come here. Let's take that away. Let's get our spongy. We should have a spongy on us, and we do. And there's one in this corner here, so we can get that. And that should take, and there's one there. There we go. Dun 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 dun! We have the forester. Yay! Yay! And so there's a place here where the wood is lowered down from the cranes that are on the roof and that are at the sub. You freeze it so it lasts. You got it last year. You're really good. Wow. Good for you. That's pretty amazing, Jelly Bean. That you didn't succumb succumb to it, to having a whole lot of at one time. It doesn't get freezer burn. Yeah. And let's look here. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let's get a door again. I'm going to take this and put this here, and right here let's put in a door, and dun, 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 dun. All right, so remember that thing that doors actually belong to the Mermaid Nation. That idea of doors came from us. Let's take this down, and we don't need this one anymore. And there we go. So this one is connected to the information center, and we'll start marking it later. And this one is supposed to be connected to the next set of, we'll have to put in a crosswalk right in this part right here. So see this one right here, or this. We can do whichever one. We can have several bridges across in this section. We have double bridges in other sections, so that doesn't bother me. But what I need is to know what's here. So if we have it, this is the one. Wait. Yeah, this is the closest one that we can have. This is the one that we want to bring across here like this, and we're putting the sawmill in this area. And if we want, we'll see how the sawmill doorways go. Let's put the sawmill in first and see if we can match these two hallways with the sawmill. The sawmill has some interesting halls. I'm going to take these away. I know I had them there, but I'm going to take them away for a minute. I'm going to come here. This is the blacksmith right here, and we're putting the sawmill right next to it. And we might have to put in a doorway, a little space, a spacer hallway, if we're trying to match up the doors, and that's what I'm going to look at now. So fundamentals, nope. Carpentry, there it is, level 5. All right, so there it is, and let's look and see how many doors it has. It has one here, one there, and there's another one around on the other side that's now in the rock, right over here. So if this is turned this way, look at this, look what we've got. This might actually work right here. So see that right there, and that right there. However, it puts, where is the, oh, is this it? Yay! This is not in the rock. Excellent. Okay, yay! So now I have to figure out how to do this. So I've got this here. Let's bring this way. Now it might be in the rock, but let me bring this one more this way. And this is at the right location for this building. Right here. We'll go out. This building isn't here. So then we have a hallway here, which is not going to match up. We're going to have a loop-de-loop, or we can push this away from the blacksmith and give, especially since there's one of those there. If we push this away, Do we have enough room? See that right there? See this? Ooh! Are we outside the border? Yes, we are. We're outside the border. On this side. This is how we do it. This is how we stretch this town. This is how this town gets to be this big. Look at what we've got here so far. Look at this. It's coming all the way over in this area. That's where those lines are in the middle is where the submarine, the exploration submarine, is at this far corner. And we have some space here, and this goes over in that direction, and we are up against the border again. This is why skeletons don't like us. They don't like land people, because this is what happens. So this building is here. This is the blacksmith right here. Bonk. Oh wait, it's not here. Hold on. I thought that was the building. Wait, what? Oh, that is this whole building. That's this whole building right here. What's that? Okay, wait. I'm confused. This building is here. See, it's the blacksmith right here. Okay, it confused me. All right, let's see if we can get one of these halls here to match. And the way we're going to do it is with a piece of gray. That gray is there, and a piece of white. And let's do it this way. We want it to match this doorway here. So let's come to here and see how close we can get. It's showing that there's rock there, believe it or not. Okay, I am going to have to get out and get back in. I do not understand that. That is really interesting. Jelly Bean, remember we thought we fixed it? Let me see if I do this. Let's see if I can do this. Ready? Let's go into options. Let's go into video settings. No, wrong one. Shader packs. No, that is the right one. Let's enable the shaders and let's apply, and then let's do done, and let's do done, and let's do done, and back to the game. Now, did we get the stone? See? So I have to keep going back and forwards between the two. See, the stone is there now. So let me I'm going to put a lantern here so you can see what I'm talking about. And this is supposed to be gray. So let's come here and let's make this gray. It's very important that it is that color because that's the middle. And let's see about moving it all the way up to where that is, because this is where we're putting this. This is the closest one right here. And I think it means that we're going to go through. You just got, this is how we do it. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Okay. So now we've got to here. And I think I have ice picks. We're going to cut through the glacier right in this area here. And let's see how far. Now we're underwater, so we're not going to be doing anything to the houses of, we're not going to be doing anything to houses that are here. And this is here. We haven't gotten through yet. So let us continue for a minute. I'm just trying to find the way we're coming through. So here's our block. Let's put this on it so we can see this, and put this here. This is what we need. Let's take this part right here and come through. I just need to be able to see this part right here. And if this has air in it, you might have to make it all water. See how it's doing that right there? Let's balloon it. Let's get water. Let's put this here so that we can fix this part. So I get worried when Zaf, I know, has things he has to do and things like that. Sometimes he doesn't feel well, and sometimes he's gone off to do. We haven't heard from Queen Bee. I was hoping that I could actually reach her in some kind of way. She is subscribed to my YouTube channel, and in order to be subscribed, of course, you have to have a channel designation. So I tried to comment on her channel in hopes that maybe she would, or one of her kids would see, and we could find out if everything's okay. It's just the thing that we know that that the last time we saw her, she was in trouble health-wise, and so I just don't want it to be like we forgot. The same with the Zaf, when he expresses that kind of thing. I just want to try and keep up with them. Why? Because Zaf is the very second person who watched me. Zaf and Johnny Speed. It would be like Jellybean too. I mean, if something happened, I'd want to find out if Jellybean was okay, because they've been watching me pretty consistently, and so yeah, so that's the reason why when they don't show up for an entire stream, I mention them at the end in hopes that at some point we will actually be able to find out that they're okay. And yeah. Is it possible that they don't want to watch anymore? Sure it is. That's possible. And that's okay too. But this doesn't have anything to do with that. It actually really doesn't have anything to do with that. I think I'm standing on this. Yep, I just stepped off of it. So there's a piece right there. And look at, this is where it needs to be, right here. And we just moved this away from here, but it's where it needs to be this way. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't move it. Yeah. So see this right here? That's it. Right there. And what is this? I think this is a window. It might be a walkway. That definitely is. We're gonna make this one for sure. And over here, I remember this. So there are two of them that might be windows, but this one absolutely is a walk right here. So let me just take a piece from here. I just need to take this just to make sure that this is leading up to the right. And then we can put this building piece in, and then we can make the hallways match. So there is that piece. Let's put a lantern here, and there it is, people. There is the sawmill sitting right here on this walkway right here. We also have to have a walkway come this way. And so we're going to have a four corners. We're going to have an actual cross come right here. And it's going to come right up to this line right here. So this is going to be the center of the cross right there. And that's going to take care of those. This might end up being either just a window, or it might end up being like a restaurant or something in that part right there. We'll see. I'm going to take a sip. Mr. Villager is gone. I think that means that maybe Elias might have gotten the server up and running. Dun 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 dun. Isn't this lovely? All right, so we can put this right here. So the little submarine, the Forester submarine, comes around here. And it can either come, it's probably just going to go around these right here. It can go through like this and come out. Actually, I think, no, it has to go even farther. This is the submarine platform right here. So it's going to come all the way around all of these. All the way around like this, and around and around and around and around, and there we are. So there we go. You're there? Did I say Jelly Bean or Mr. Villager? Did I say Jelly Bean? I might have said Jelly Bean. I might have. Okay. Thank you, Jelly. So we need a level 1 of this, and there it is. See, it is a window right there. And this is a walkway. And this is where the wood is going to be. And this is a walkway. Excellent. Okay, and let us build building. Constructed. And let's X. And so, uh-oh. Okay, see, the building's not there. Uh-oh, except these fish are dying. Shoot, I don't think I can get to them. I'd have to dig through this doorway here. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to get to you in time. Hold on. Not going to get to them in time. There they are. I'll just have to pick them up so that they won't be wasted. And there we go. See, I'm inside. I'm actually inside this building right here. So let's come out. Let's come to here. I'm just gonna put a doorway because I don't have time. I have 10 minutes. Hold on for a second. So we'll put a doorway right here, like that. And then we can sponge this out in here. So let's make this building up here. I'm gonna make this building up here. Sure, why not? This is how we do it. I'm sorry, Johnny. And did I make it go away? I bet I did. No? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's bring this down. And let's come to here. Let's go to options. Let's go to video settings. Let's go to shader packs. Let's disable and let's apply. And look at that. Done. 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 Back to the game. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Yes, it's actually some sort of conflict. And so now we're inside the building. You saw the building up here. And we don't have a connection here. So we need two connections. This is here. This is actually the forester. And this is, we're going to have a walkway here. And then all of this, you're somewhere else? Okay. All of this is going to be trees. And if we wanted, so we have these two here. We wanted these here because these will be really pretty for them to look out their windows and see these tree farms right in this area. But for the big tree farm, the double tree farm, we could put it right here, right where these glaciers are. We could put it right in this spot right here. But we would have to make sure that this, first of all, was set properly, and so that we don't put it too close to this. Let's do this. Infrastructure, corridors, glass. There's a glass cross, level 3. And this cross, fish killer. You know mermaids eat fish, right? I mean, we eat fish the way you eat animals. Land people eat animals. So yeah, we do eat fish. We actually do. So let's come here. I just don't want their lives to be a loss. So I want to pick them up so that they actually get used as food. And that at least is better. Is better. So let's come here, construct it, and there's this one. Do we need one here? Yes, we do. And let's touch this. Let's do the same thing. Let's X. Let's come here and let's get infrastructure, corridors, glass. We're going to put a glass segment here. I don't think level 3. I don't think we actually need. Look at all this space over here. Ooh. Ooh, we could actually have a cross. I think we need a cross here. I think we do. I think we do. Let's raise this up for a second, and let's go back into here. Corridors, glass, across, level 3, and we're going to stick it right smack in the middle of these two buildings. And there it is. I do believe that it is on that side. And it is on this side. It sure is. So we can take these and let us build it. Constructed. I didn't really look at the way the tags are going. On porpoise. Yes, that's very cute. Yes, yes indeed. Actually, it was an accident, you know. They were inside the building. So, that was not necessarily on purpose. So there we have it. So we have those so that we have them as a guideline for the fact that coming out in this direction, we can put the huge forester shop. Farm, the huge field. I was thinking, do I need more than one forester to manage all of these trees? I might, actually. Let's come here, but let's come down here. Let's touch that, and we're falling. Let's keep us from falling. Let's come back here and do that again, and do this. And, carnivore is more like it. Let's come here. Let's look at decorations. No, fields, and this is it, the large arboretum, level 3. All right, so let's see this monster, and let's see where we can put it. So we have a walkway. Let me bring this. There's the walkway. We have, oops, wrong way. It needs to go out in this direction right here. So we have this building here. Let's bring this over this way. Look how big this is. This is a monster. I wonder if I should put the plantation in this area, or should I put the plantation with the farms? I might put the plantation over in the farm area, since it involves growing sugar and things like that. So here we are. Do we have a door somewhere here? There's one. So let's raise this up, and let me see if I can make this door work. I would like this door to come here. So let's raise this up to here. Let's bring this over and bring it to here. Now let me see if I have a conflict. So I'm inside this, so I have to be here. There we go. Is it touching? Yay! It is not. It is inside of this. Inside of this rock in some places, but it is not touching those buildings, and it goes from here all the way over. Let's look. See that corner we can't see? Shoot. So here it is on this side. Is it cutting that corner? Shoot. Oh my gosh, look at it. That's it right there. That is it right there. Shoot. Hold on, I have to go in here and see. Let's put a door here. Let's make that go away and get this, and let's come here and let's put this door right here and go in. I have to see. There it is. No, that's ice. That's not it.
Did it disappear again?
Yeah, it's disappearing. I turned shaders off and on, and that seems to work. doing that actually makes it come back rather than going out and starting all over again. So in that respect, oh my gosh, look what we just found. Whoa, it's a ship. Oh, that's right, we're out here. Look where we are. Wow. We are out here. Good gracious. See which way it's facing? So it's facing away from the settlement. This ship was probably sunk by guardians when it got too close. And that's why that ship is there. That ship is not the ship of our people. That is an ancient, ancient ship that's sitting there like that. Our people's ship is actually on the coastline. They made it to the coastline, and their ship was sunk within view of land. So, yeah, so it was sunk differently. See this right here? That is too far over. And I'm worried about this right here when it's too far over this way, I think. Isn't it? Hold on, let me see. No, it's right on the money. That is right where it's supposed to be. Hold on. Let's get this for a second. That was Vincentius Primus, by the way, waking up out of his sleep to say that to me. So, because he is absolutely sleeping again. And I'm just going to have to go down the line here just for a minute. Right on this part right here. See that? That's what I'm looking for. That is the edge. Are you guys stuck? Did you get stuck in this area? Okay, let's come through here. And there we go. Okay, so I'm just trying to see that this piece comes right to there. And the building, this building is right here. So we are not going to have a problem with that piece because that piece comes straight across right here. Right here. And as a matter of fact, we can build it and we'll see because we have it in the right place. So we are having a huge forest area that we're putting in this part right here. So we've got these two sets of places for trees, and then we're going to have this set of trees, which is 4 fields of trees right there. It needs skeleton pirates, except it's underwater. So they're not comfortable about being underwater. They would probably send drowns to deal with that sunken ship if it weren't for the treaty. And that's why they're not there right now. Are we going to do this, people? So the way we're arranging this is the forester right here. And oh, the forester is still walking through this part of the town area here to get to these, to get to those. So what if we did something really wild and crazy? I like this here though. I think there's another walkway right here. And this is the sawmill. So right where the sawmill is, there's another entry for that building, I believe right there. And then here I'm just going to have, I know I did it to that, but I think I had to in order to make it, hold on, let me see where the border is. Let me see where the border is. I think I have enough room. I think I do. Let's change this. We're gonna do something different. So I've connected it to this walkway here. And we were supposed to be connecting it to this walkway here. Let's move it over. Then we don't have anything to worry about. And that's why we put in that cross there. We don't have anything to worry about if we put it here. So let me come here and look. I didn't want them walking through the hotel, I mean the apartment building walkway. I wanted them to have a separate walkway of their own, and this is it, from here to here to here, right here like this. So there are trees here, and then there are trees here. Oh, I'm done. Oh my gosh, Jelly, thank you for the reminder. Look what time it is. No wonder he's awake. No wonder Vincentius is awake. I am done. That was his, he's very sweet. That was his way of saying, aren't you supposed to be done streaming? And the answer is yes. Jelly Bean, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, Jelly Bean. And I hope you're having a wonderful meal right now. And let me do this. There I am. I'm right here. I'm going to hold this. And so everybody, enjoy your games. Johnny, it was so fun seeing you. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. I'm just glad. It's like old times having you be here. It really is. And yeah, so everybody who was in chat, thank you all for being in chat today. For those of you who are going to watch later, thank you for watching. Thank you so much. And we have been listening to Drone Hands music. Drone Hands is on Twitch, he's on Bandcamp, and he's on YouTube. Drone Hands. In the bio stuff on YouTube, you can see the link. And now we're going to listen to Mr. Villager. You're there. Thank you. Obrigado, Mr. Villager. Thank you so much for being in chat. I know that you couldn't be there all the time, but I just love that you're there part of the time. So thank you very much. And we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus right now. I did. I thought that maybe Elias had actually come back on, had opened up the server, and that you were playing. So yeah, but no worries there. Here we go. Bye for now, everyone. This is Vincentius playing the guitar. Bye for now.